Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ultima 1, the first Age of Darkness, and when last we left off, we defeated a gelatinous cube deep within a dungeon. Well, I say deep within a dungeon, we were on floor 3. I do believe there are quite a few more floors to each dungeon. We got, for our troubles, one gem that we're going to be using at some point to power a time machine. Why we need to use a time machine remains to be seen, but right now, I don't think we can do much else on this landmass. There are, I believe, 2 castles on this landmass, and we have visited both of them. We got a quest that we completed from one king, and a quest that we can't complete from Lord British, which means that to go and seek other castles and other kings, and maybe even other gems for a time machine, that's just a hunch, but I bet we'll find some more, we're going to have to leave and go somewhere else. To do that, we're going to need a boat. Hello, you! You're going to keep hammering away at that mountain forever, because you can't get past, and we're not going to go and find you. And there is a foe that we definitely want to defeat. We need to get some more money, so that we can, get some more plate mail. After all, we have lost our armor to the gelatinous cube. Let us go this way. I believe the castle is right over here. Yes, it is! We moved a little bit too far. We don't want to go and see Lord British himself, we just want to enter Britain and get some more equipment. Hello, YOLO! Please don't steal all our stuff. That said, you can't steal anything right now, because we don't have anything on hand that we're not using. Let us transact and buy some plate mail. Oh! There's better stuff available! There's a vacuum suit and a reflect suit. We definitely want to get the best piece of armor, so let us get the futuristic reflect suit that hopefully will reflect harm away from us. Excellent. Sold! We may have just enough money to get a frigate if we want one. Let us equip this and move on to where we can buy some transportation. Let us transact and buy. And there's new stuff here too. Some really nice looking stuff as well. There's an aircar which costs 925 pennies and a space shuttle which costs 1,332. I get the feeling that we're going to need that space shuttle by the end of the game. We could also use that aircar as well, but we don't have the money for the aircar, so we're going to have to go and get some money. We can do that in the dungeon. Do you have anything better? You have an amulet and a staff. We don't want either of them. We have a laser blaster. What use do we have for an amulet? We could go and get some magic. We're not really going to be using magic, though. So let us just pop to the pub, have a few drinks to see if we can get any more hints as to what we're doing, and then leave to get money. Here, have a cold one. Thank you. We learnt nothing. Let us get one more drink. Here, have a cold one. And we learnt nothing. That's okay. We're just going to leave and not spend any more money there. We need at least another 500, 600 pennies. The reason why we need that many is because we do need some money left over so that we can get more food. Hello, you! You're going to try and sneakily get closer. But now you are within blaster range! Aha! To be fair, you were in blaster range before. And you are gone. Marvellous. We got a little bit more money for our trouble there. Come along, Tim. You shall take me over to this dungeon, whereupon we shall fight this monster, who cannot attack us because it doesn't have a ranged attack. Marvellous. Over here we go, and hopefully there'll be lots of enemies for us to kill. In we go. There is a box. We might as well try and unlock it. And we're being attacked by a rat. Marvellous. Rats tend to have quite a bit of money on them for some reason. Any foes sneaking up on us? The answer is no. That's fine, we'll just move through here, over here, and see if we can find anybody that wants to attack us. The answer appears to be no. This place is pretty devoid of enemies. Perhaps they have learnt better than to fight the stranger. Maybe. Let us climb down, head to this floor, and immediately find a bat. That's fine, we can shoot a bat. If we hit a bat is another question. There is a thief somewhere. There's the thief. Well, there was a thief, and here is a ranger. There are now no more enemies apart from that thief. Hello. Goodbye. Anyone else? There is somebody else. Probably here. Hello. Now you are gone. We want to open this up and get some more money. And get attacked by a thief, who hopefully wasn't hiding within that, because you're going to die for that. Also, you're pretty tough. You, took 3 shots there. We also only got 8 copper for our troubles. And there is a skeleton. Hello! Well, there was a skeleton, there's now a nothing. And there's a bat that I walked into. And a skeleton. And another bat. And a thief. And a giant rat. We probably want to move away so that we can hit you, and then you. Excellent. That was quite a bit of money. We do need a fair bit more money, though, so we're going to climb... Oh, hello! You're trying to block our way, aren't you? Well, I suppose I should, but I'm not very happy about it. That's okay, Mr. Skeleton. We will kill you, and then we will head back up. And we're immediately being attacked by a bat. There are more enemies here this time, like you! Anyone else? No? Marvellous. There's this. 5 copper, we'll take it. We do need a fair bit more money. And you're going to provide some of it. Only 4 copper to be fair. And 1 silver. Very nice. And there is a foe behind us. How did you get there? I'm not surprised that you're there, but how did the other foe get there? We may never know. Anyone over here? No. Anyone over here? Also no. Let us climb out, get some free hit points, a lot of hit points, and then see if there are any enemies over here. The answer is no. Time to once more delve. Time to get more money. We need a little bit more money. Once we have all of this really good equipment, I don't think we're going to need money for anything else, though. We could quite happily then just save the money for the space shuttle. That skeleton also wants to help us save for the space shuttle, and there is a giant rat trying to kill us. And a thief. Anyone else want to get shot with a laser gun? Anyone? I'm not fussy. You can get shot if you like. You just have to walk in front of the stranger and then try to kill us. No? Okay, we'll just head down to the next floor then and see if we can find somebody there. Like this ranger. Anyone else? No, not currently. There'll be someone, I'm sure. We just need to walk around a bit, and there's a bat. And a ranger. Anyone else? There's a rat. That will work. Get some more money from you. And a thief behind us? No, a thief over there. A thief over there is still dead. Because you got zapped with a gun. And there's a rat. Is that the same rat? We don't know! But we just killed everyone that was in our way. You were not the same rat. And you also were not the same rat. We probably want to head up now. I don't think this game's going to have that much grinding in it, because, oh, hello! How are you? Soon to be dead. Same with you. Let us climb back up and, see if there are any more foes back here. No, nobody at present, which, suits me just fine. No one in here, no, coffins for us to open. I imagine the only grinding you really need to do is to get money for the initial equipment. There's a thief, well, there was a thief, and there's a ranger. I imagine you also need to grind money for, buying hit points and food, but I don't think you'd need to do that often. We'll get some copper there. We're very close to being able to afford that aircar. We could probably pop out and then pop back in and be able to buy it. And we got even more hit points. I get the feeling that, oh, hello. There's a bat there that wishes to say hi with its fangs. Fortunately, we said hello back with a laser gun. And this box keeps saying hi with a trap, and there is a thief behind us. Unfortunately, the thief wouldn't help us open that. That's fine. We can open it ourselves eventually. Or maybe we can't. Maybe we are just that terrible at opening this box. You know what, I think I'm going to leave that box. Just try one more time. Nope, can't open that box. That is the most tricky box I've ever seen. Okay, one more time. Nope, can't open that. We'll just leave. Unfortunately, I don't think opening the boxes gives you experience, so that is just hit points that we will never ever see again. Anyone here? No! Well, down we go then. And we're immediately being attacked by a thief. The thief could be anywhere. We found a ranger, though. There's the thief. And we'll kill the thief here, and then we'll open this up. We got some more money. I think we actually have enough money now for the aircar. We're definitely going to need to buy that aircar. Anyone here? There is someone here! You sneaky skeleton! You snuck up behind me! You were not so sneaky, which means that we can kill you quite capably. And the impenetrable box round 2. Not this time. This box was easy. Let us leave, I think. I think we have enough money by the time we get to the exit of the mines. We will be perfectly suited. Hello! You're managing to avoid? Nope, that's fine. We've defeated you. We'll have enough money to get the air car and also buy a little bit more food. We really... Ooh, hello. Goodbye. We really need some more food. We also need to just shoot everything that moves in here. I don't think we'll ever find a non-hostile target. Also, we managed to open that this time, and we're being attacked by 2 foes. I believe, yep, you sneakily tried to get around us, but not sneakily enough, sir. For we shall now leave. Successful, and with more hit points than we started our dungeon excursion with. And I believe that is a Dark Knight, an evil foe. An evil foe who, unfortunately for him, died to a zappy laser gun. Isn't medieval fantasy fantastic? Let us move on and get that air car. I think it's finally... Ooh, this is a warlock. Warlocks are quite dangerous. Warlocks are very dangerous because they can attack us with a ranged magical projectile, and they're quite dangerous in terms of their health total, but fortunately they have a lot of money to make up for it. Let us now... Ooh, there's a pirate ship. Unfortunately we can't steal this pirate ship, but we can shoot them, and instantly sink the ship with a single shot. That was either a really good shot or a really weak ship. Either way, we are now here, able to buy the air car that we so desperately need. Let us go and buy our futuristic mode of transportation. Transact, purchase the air car with the letter E, and now we have 160 coins left. We might actually want to go and buy some food. Seems like a pretty good deal, but I actually want to go and buy some food somewhere else. Not here, but we could buy some food at Lord British's castle, after, of course, we have got a few more cold ones. No hint there. What about now? No, we have learned nothing new. That's fine. We'll go and get our mode of transportation as soon as we go and visit Lord British by using Tim one last time. There is our highly futuristic air car. It looks rather silly. What you can't see there is it has a laser cannon. Let us enter here, and there are 2 ponds that I've been using. This one improves our stats, and the other pond that we've used gives us weapons. What about this pond over to the south here? Will this one do anything if we drop, for instance, some pennies, and we drop, say, 20 pennies? That's 10 there, we want to put 20 in. What happens? Shazam! We gain some food. To be specific, we gain 3 times the number of pennies that we put in here as food. Who knows where the food comes from or how we can actually use it if it's been in a pond all this time. Suffice to say, it's not a bad way to get some food. That said, we won't always be able to do that because we won't always have a castle that has that pond. I imagine some of the castles have different ponds. It is now time to say farewell to Tim. I'm sorry, Tim, but you can't go over the water, so we're going to have to leave you there and board the air car. The air car can indeed go over the water, and going over the water consumes less food than going over land. Hello, you! We can just go and face you. We can't go into the forest, but we can fire the lasers! The lasers are really powerful. In fact, I believe this mode of transport is the best mode of transport in the game outside of the space shuttle. Let us go and have a look around and see what we can find. See if there are any places that we can uncover. We don't want to go over there, but we do want to go past this castle that we have seen before, and see if there is anything else here in the lands of Lord British before we depart. We are consuming so much less food. Oh, there's something here of particular interest. It looks like a signpost. Let us see what it says. We'll go over and enter. You feel a strong magic surrounding you. The pillars of protection. Thou dost gain 3 agility. That's pretty handy. We've permanently gained some stats. let us see if we can find something else. Is there anything else here? Well, there is a knight that wants to fight us. We can most certainly fight the knight. Hello, bad news for you. Pew pew! That is a different sound because it is a far more deadly laser gun than the one that we have on our person. Is there anything else here? Is there another place that we can go and use a sign? I believe that's what's commonly called a landmark in the game, and landmarks confer a lot of stats. We gained some agility, but we would like to find another one. Another one that would confer something else. I don't know what stats we could gain from another one. Is there anything here? There is another one here. Hello! It doesn't look much like a landmark, considering... we can't pass through the woods here, so we're going to have to exit the vehicle and then go by foot. That's fine. I'll hear someone say, Tourist Scientia Magnapir. We gain 2 points of intelligence. Marvellous. We're now going to not enter, board the aircar. Why am I heading back to the other one? Because if there's one thing I do remember about the game, it's that you can't just keep using the same landmark over and over again. The reason being is that you have to activate all of them by visiting a different landmark. Now that we've visited the other one, we can enter this one again and gain more agility. Already we have 37 agility and 17 intelligence. Unfortunately, we're gaining the intelligence just at the point when we really could have used it about 5 minutes ago when we were buying really expensive things. Not to worry though, because we will now go over here and, you guessed it, gain a few more stat points. And by a few more, I mean we can't go into the woods with the aircar. It is the one downside of the aircar, but then again, you can't go onto land with a frigate. We gain 2 more intelligence points. We could do this for a very, very long time, gaining a lot of stats, and I think that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to constantly ferry myself between these 2 points, and I'm going to gain loads more stats until we're roughly at maximum with both, because why not, eh? Maybe each of the lands has more of these. We have 4 more agility. But before we do any more, I'm going to go and have a look at this small dungeon here, and see just, if it's any different. Let us enter into the unholy hole. There is already a laser barrier, making this place... Hello! We're being surrounded by a giant rat and a thief. It makes this place a lot more dangerous already. We really just want some more money, so that we can go at some point and, get some more food, because we'll be using a fair bit of food getting some... Hello, there's the ranger. There we go. You're behind me. Ooh, very clever. And there's a thief. And now that you're gone... Excellent. Now that you're gone, I can say that we're going to be getting a fair bit of food, because we're going to be going between those 2 locations quite a lot. There is a bat. I believe the bat is... There's a skeleton. Are they guarding some stairs down, or a trapdoor? Those are stairs. I remember Calabeth had trapdoors. You did not want to use the trapdoors, because you could not go back up the trapdoors. I don't even think using ropes and grapples would let you do that. Is there a skeleton somewhere? There you are! And there you were. There is a thief and a giant rat. That's quite a lot of money that we've already got. We'll just leave, shall we? Gain loads of hit points. We're actually very close to another level. And then we will just quickly go over and gain some more intelligence. Who would have thought, stranger, that going to 2 signposts and reading them would make you both smarter and more agile? The magics of the land of Caesarea know no bounds. Let us just quickly go over here and pay it a visit. Excellent. We gained more knowledge. But we need to gain even more knowledge. Let us go and gain more agility while we're at it, because why not? We don't actually consume that much food doing this, but we will need to periodically go and buy more food. Buying more food, by the way, will be cheaper, which is quite handy. When the food gets a lot cheaper, that is when using the pond in Lord Bridges' castle to get food will not be as reasonable. Let us just return back here. And when we come back, folks, I will have gone between these 2 points quite a bit, and made sure that we didn't die of starvation while doing so. And when we come back, my stats in agility and intelligence will be that much better for it. We will be far, far smarter, and far, far faster. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. The stranger, flying around the lands of Lord British with an aircar, armed with a laser cannon, with his own laser gun, and a futuristic suit of reflect armour. You've got to wonder why everyone else here in the lands of Lord British aren't using the same equipment. Perhaps all this stuff is only available to the stranger, or maybe they just don't have enough money. I'm surprised they don't. They could just go to the mines of Mount Drash too, and kill people for about 10 minutes, and then they'd have more than enough. Later.